Hello and welcome to the video. Before we get started, if you'd like to provide input on future content and get our weekly newsletter, click on our survey. The link will be below. We also have a report on Ethereum 2, along with a bonus report on why you should learn Solidity now. Again, the link will be below. Now on to the video, and thank you. Okay. Let's start off. Oh, I didn't turn this on. Okay, so last night we got the Geth built, and once you get it built, there is also, interestingly enough, they include in, am I in the right directory? Yes, I am. Wait. Okay, they have a subdirectory of the main sidechain directory that's called CMD. Let's go in there. And that has a whole bunch of stuff. Now, bootnode, you can, obviously Geth, which we built, bootnode, which you also can build, and they have a whole bunch of other utilities that are available to you as a developer. So let's have a look at them. Of course, Geth, Abidjan, which is a source code generator that converts Ethereum contract definitions into Go packages, which is kind of interesting. So there's going to be more on that in the native details wiki page. I think this might be worth exploring in a later video, in a future video. Bootnode. Bootnode is an aid for if you have multiple nodes running. They can find peers in private networks. And one thing I'd like to do, probably over the weekend, because tonight and tomorrow it's kind of tight on time. I'm in the middle of a class, and the class ran from noon till 8 o'clock, 7:30 my time. And aside from that, I had a new HVAC put in today because the old one was getting towards the end, and the air conditioning, if there was any leak with the Freon, they can't replace it anymore because it's that old. So if you don't live in the U.S., you may not be familiar with HVACs. Basically, it is a system that puts on heat in the winter and air conditioning in the summer, and is controlled in one spot, and it goes throughout the house. So it's a really old house. They wouldn't have the ductwork for it. But anyway, that was a whole day affair. The gentlemen showed up. 3 gentlemen showed up at 9 o'clock this morning, and we're here till like 5:30, 6 o'clock. It was and this is not a big house, so I can imagine if they have to do one of these houses that have multiple units, which in some cases they do. Anyway, off topic, but anyway, so you got bootnode, and now you use and set up a private network, EVM. So this lets you, let's see, to allow isolate fine-grained debug. Okay, this so helps you debug your Ethereum smart contracts. And this supports a test suite. This, again, these are all tools that help the developer. Now this one looks interesting. This is Puppet ETH. So this is a CLI wizard that aids in creating a new Ethereum network. If you're familiar with AWS, Amazon Web Services, I know that when they create networks with that, sometimes they use a tool called Puppet. And I guess that's why I call it Puppet ETH, because it performs a similar thing in helping you create stuff. So, you know, this page goes into how, you know, other things you can do. Geth is not just what we're seeing running here. Oh, no, that's a different page. But it's not just the running network, and it is running. I can show you that. Let's show you that. Window capture. Create new. Okay. And that would be this one. And you can, there you go. You can see that it's still running. And the rest of this page, this is just the, this is the main Elastos, ELA sidechain GitHub page. Goes through some examples that we can look at and work through this. And a lot of this stuff, if you've worked with Ethereum, it's the same, you know, the Geth, the creating the Genesis JSON and stuff like that. So I think the most interesting thing that the things that caught my eye here is Avigen and this Puppet. So these are things we're going to be looking at, and hopefully this. I know this is brief, but I do want to also mention one thing that if you look at the this, let me go up here. If you look at the make file, one of the things I tried to, you can also make stuff for Android and iOS, which makes sense because one of the things that we talked about and looked at is a phone-based application. But they also have, where did I find it? Geth boot node. We built Geth. Oh, DevTools. I ran into an issue here, and I believe it may have been because, according to what I read, see yeah, here it is. They renamed this library or this module, and you can handle this in the geth.mod file. I think that's what it's called. There's a mod file that, let's see. Oh, I'm still in the make. Let's see. I'll show you what I'm talking about. It's something like dot vendor. Yeah. Oh, it's, no, not dot vendor. It's vendor. Look here. And where did they have it? Okay, this go.mod, no, it's not Geth, it's go.mod. And oh, where was it now? It may have been in a different directory, but I'll just show you what a mod file looks like. We're not actually using it, I don't think, because we turned that off. Should be a less. Here we go. So this has required, but it also can have replace, and that's apparently what you have to do. Now, this is another good topic that we should go into, how these mod files work, these Go mods, because I know that they were throwing me off, so I think it's worth exploring those as well. But anyway, what happened when I tried to do compile the dev tools is it complained that it couldn't find this Go PKG, and that's because apparently it's been renamed. So anyway, I know this is brief, but hopefully this has been helpful. And thank you for watching, and I will speak to you next time. Take care.